All right. Hi, Austin. Nice to see you in the chat. Let's see. All right. Hi, Ben. All good here? Of course, I'm probably going to be a while here. We have the machine fairly made from the first step, so I think we're going to continue and just keep building. So for you who were here at the Saturday stream, I made all of this, and we also talked about the belts. They were a little too tight, so I just let them actually just stand here in the air, and because it was much colder when we assembled it. And now I think the tension is pretty good on both both of them. I also did some other updates. I'll show you here in a second with my super cam. So one other thing that I started to clean all the laser cut parts because they were kind of ugly, and I also put in some screws underneath here. So if you remember, we screwed on from here. Hi again, everyone. Very nice to see you all in the stream again. Oh, I just saw that I forgot this one here, so I forgot to remove that one. But most of the other acrylic parts are done. You can see these one here. We are not assembled these yet. I'm probably going to do that today. So I've cleaned those. Those are the broken ones, so we don't need to think about those. And yeah, I also fixed the end stop here, so I put in the metallic parts. So now it will home on this part here. So that's good. It's good to know again. So just make sure you check out for that. So so that will home later. So let's go back into the manual and see where we are. Ooh, we are getting some intersections there. Hi, Matthias. Nice to see you as well. And Rob again. Yeah. This looks like a really huge machine. Really exciting. So where are we at this part? So we assembled this one here. Oh, we're at the motherboard. All right, that's cool. So I guess we'll do that then. We'll just arrange with the whole motherboard situation. So let's see here what we can check out. This is the motherboard. Again, as we talked about before, I'm not really comfortable putting on the cover for the motherboard because, you know, that's not really smart. Okay, hi Nadav, nice to see you here as well. Let's see, so we need one of these plates as well. And what else do we need? We need some screws, we need some T4 M4 nuts. How many do we need? We need three of them. Cool, we can do that. There's apparently a really important Swedish football match today, so don't expect a lot of Swedes in the chat. I have no idea when the match is or who's playing except Sweden, but yeah, that's what's happening. Cool. So what else do we have? I'm just trying to find all the parts. So all of you that are new to my stream, would you like to introduce yourself in the chat? It would be really fun to see. Yeah, it's very similar to the ANET actually. Looks to have a little bit better connectors, but otherwise pretty similar. Let's see, we need some 8mm. How many? 8 pieces? Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. Probably the same, yeah. Okay, I'm just filling here with some of the screws. I don't know if you can see. I'm just trying to get all the parts ready so we can start assemble the next step. Cool, 8 of those. We then need a small as well. How many do we need? 4 pieces. So right now I'm just collecting the nylon stuffies. It is a huge machine. I'm still a little bit surprised about the size, and I don't really know where to put it all. Okay, what else do we need? We need a fan. I think the fan is already pre-assembled here, so that's pretty nice. We don't have to think about that. As you can see here, the fan is pre-assembled on that part. Very nice, I like. And that probably means that we don't need the M3 bolts and nuts for that. Right? No, I don't think so. M3 by 20, that's probably these ones. Alright, we're just gonna try here. We need some long screws though. M3 by 45. We got some of those. Portland, Oregon, right? USA. I'm not from America, so I don't know the shortcuts for all the states, but I guess Oregon, right? Cool. Where are we? Yep, nice. It looks like they will be, but they are pretty big here. Let's have a look at them. Here we go. So if you look at these ones here, they are. Oops, I'm gonna try to do this a little bit better. So here you see the connectors. So this is the hot end. We have heater bed, and then it's the power in. So if we look here, and there's also some sort of safety there welded on, it looks like. But if you look here on the back side, it looks to be pretty decent connectors here. Pretty decent surfaces. So yeah, it's probably not perfect, but it's probably okay, I'd say. We'll just have to see. So apparently, where's it all going? It's just going. Try to figure it all out. Again, I really don't want to assemble the whole thing just yet, because we need the wires. Okay, so it looks like it's going. Michigan. Nice to see you, Imagine, from the UK. Nice to see you guys. Alright, so I'm just looking at the drawing here, trying to understand which way. Okay, we have the power plugs are gonna be down, and it's all gonna be mounted here on the side. But wait a minute. This frame is kinda sticking out. Is it supposed to do like that? That feels a little bit weird. Hi, German printing nerd. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? First of all, we are taking this board. It then gets the small. I wonder which camera angle is best for this one. Maybe see what I'm doing here. If I move the extruder, then you can see a little bit what I'm doing over here. London! Yeah, you're taking over the stream, guys. Representing. You guys are still at work, right? It's not. You're not going home from work yet, right? By the way, how is the volume? Is the volume okay? So I'm just going to show you here where we are. This is how much we've done. It's just the motherboard, but I'm not sure that I want to put on the fan right now, because that would kind of screw up all the connectors. Then we really can't access everything. So I'm going to leave this off for now. But I do want to just tighten these down, the M3 nuts, so we can kind of work with this board later. I'm just going to fix that. Where are my screws? They are somewhere lost in the rain. So for that we need some M3. Got a bunch of M3s. I'm also going to use a washer just to secure it all. We might need that washer somewhere else, but hopefully I have some extra washers somewhere. Oh, that's good. 9. Oh, that's good. Great, Austin. Thank you so much for the feedback. Yay, Netherlands. Wow, so you're probably, are you leaving? Yeah, that's early. By the way, do you have in the US, do you have the day off today? Is it Veterans Day? Again, if you ever stop by, you really need to go and visit Ben. I've never had the pleasure to be there yet, but I heard that he's a really, really friendly guy. I've heard that from people visiting him, so really should go there. Cool. Alright, so I just tighten up the screws on the motherboard because I want to be able to plug in the cables and then fix it in place. But to avoid all the screws and everything just falling off, I thought this would be the best way. Hey, hello Germany and Ulf. Ouch. Ah, Saturday. That makes sense. You wouldn't want to have a day off, right? Yeah, seriously, I need to do that soon. Okay, so that's it. Now we are supposed to fix this on the side here. Still feels really weird because it's kind of in everything, but okay. I think I got where it's supposed to sit. Let me just turn this around a little bit for you so you can see what I'm doing. Or at least more what I'm doing. I guess that's how it works. Okay, so what screws do we need? We need a M4x10. Oh, by the way, if some of you guys are coming from the Tronxy group, I found that in my kit at least, I got no of the M4x8 screws. I just got the M4x10, which I mean, they work fine anyways, but it could be good to know. Service. So is there anyone from Sweden here in the chat? I really would appreciate if you're watching the football game to tell me who we are playing against and what the score is. If we've started yet or if we won. Because I have no idea at all. I'm not really interested in sports, but you know. Wait, that's the wrong way around. This looks makes much more sense. Okay, and this one goes on the inside, all right? Here we go. I must say it feels a little bit weird because at this corner the build plate, the edge of the build plate almost touches the model here, the motherboard. So hopefully there's going to be some sort of end stop before, because otherwise it could go all the way down. We could check just the build volume where it's supposed to be. Oh, it's supposed to be much higher, so that's fine. Jag heter Ben. 1845. Thanks, Egan. Then we should start soon. Then someone, well, we won't have any Swedes in the chat. That's obvious then. Cool. So we have the motherboard on. Let me just give you a zoom in on that. So it sits like this. Should be fine. This is the area that I was a little bit worried about. It's very close here. Ooh, these screws aren't tightened. I should tighten those. That's not good. You didn't see anything here. Nope, I didn't fix that just right now. Daniel's probably watching the night. Austin, I'm not sure if I'm gonna start with that. I probably just wanna like make sure everything is working correctly, and then I would be pretty interested in doing stuff like that, seeing what we can accomplish. But right now, I'm just gonna run with the simplest possible name. Owen, Oin, Eon, Eon. Of course, Ben, it was awesome. I won't enter the competition because I don't wanna, I get plenty of Filament anyways. So you have my support, but I'm not gonna join the giveaway. But you guys should really check it out, the Ben's giveaway later. There's some good stuff in there. Cool, let's go down in the menu here again and let's check out where we are. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Since this is a Monday, we are not gonna share and have a drink of a beer each time we're finished with a step. But this time we go down to LCD, and I'm pretty sure that everything is already pre-assembled in that one. So I have this part here. Let's see, here. It looks like everything is pre-assembled, more or less. So that's good. Of course I'm guaranteed to win. You know what kind of luck I have? Okay, so what do we need for this step? We need the LCD holder plate. It's a pretty decent one. Pretty decent size of the LCD holder plate. What else do we need? We need some more of the M4 nuts. And we need the plastic thingies. 9mm. How many? 4 of them. Okay, we can do that. What do you mean not guaranteed to win? I don't like the sound of that. Okay, so where do we put everything? We need some M3x20. Cool, the menu could have told us that, but sure, I'll do it myself. That's one of the things that the more I look into this machine, I see that people are complaining a little bit about the manual, that it's lacking a few parts, and you have to maybe not lacking parts, but it doesn't say like the overview of each step. It doesn't tell you what parts to use, at least not all the parts. It just kind of expects you to suddenly find the parts that you need again, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll manage. Yeah, you should have seen the brown plastic on all the acrylic parts Lovering have. So that was a little bit of pain to fix. So we are now assembling this part here. It should be more or less like this, but we are going to use the screws. They go in there, there, and there. And then we need to have the, let's see, how do we do this best? Like so, then we put on the isolating parts. It should be like this, right? This is not going to be fun to assemble. Attention! No, that's true. Yeah, that's the true Lovering. Depends, yeah, that's absolutely no joke. I have one over here, but I've been running it fine for a few times. But it's probably going to be, I'm probably going to have a look at it when it comes to the power supply and everything. Yeah, it's really good price. And thanks for the info, Imagination. By the way, do you pick one up yet, Imagination, or are you still watching to see mine burn first? Oops. Oh, god damn. I'm starting to lose parts here. Doesn't Streamlabs show up? Oh, it doesn't. Wait, what? It should. Let me just double check that, because that should work. If you are so nice to me, we must make it work. Give me 1 second. I kind of enjoy these kits, by the way. Core XY, yes, that is true. Oh, there was. Nice! I just missed that. I can't miss those. That's really important not to miss. So sorry. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Thank you so much, Imagination. Bear. I will see if I can send it again. Ah, look at that. Just repeated it. You didn't give more money. I just repeated it for you. Oh, that's super nice. Thank you so much. I will for sure open a beer for that. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna grab a beer. Oh, I totally missed the microphone. It was over here. Sorry. So warning all the headphone users, I forgot to put on the mix. If you increase the volume, it's now gonna be even louder. So hopefully it's fine now. So thank you so much, Imagination, and cheers. Now I can buy back the bear. Okay, cool. Let's see, I finished this part. Looks good. Now we just have to mount it. Let me just check the manual here. We are mounting it with M4x8, which is again M4x10, but that's totally fine. We are putting those screws through here. No, I mean a beer here in Sweden costs like, you know, for $60. No, I'm just kidding. It's absolutely enough. Thanks so much. Jesus, Rob. It's crazy. I think the most important part is to actually be around printers. We usually tell that as a recommendation to really stay close to the printer when you're using it. But I mean, if you have one of those printers, the ANET, it's not like just a recommendation. It's actually dangerous if you don't. All right, let's see. We are now putting on the parts here. Can't see it from there. Maybe if I turn this around a little bit, then you can see what I'm doing. Multicam. Oh yeah. Oops. Putting the screws in crooked. That's no good. We have a screen. That would be amazing, Lovering. That would be, I mean, you know, I'll drink it on stream for sure. Okay, let's see. We are already at the next step. And you know that means cheers. Ooh, power supply. Very nice. So which side does that go? Okay, that goes on the back side. All right, cool, cool, cool. Magic goo and polyalchemy, yeah. I love your multitasking German printing nerd. That's awesome. Watching Ben's blogs and having me live stream in the background. That's awesome. Oops. Brings the homebrew scene in that neck of the woods as a result of drinking costs. Yep. That's amazing. All right, so on to the power supply. This is exciting stuff. Let's see how we do this the best. Got it over here. I didn't actually check the fuse. Maybe I should do that. Just see what kind of fuse we have in here, in case we should replace it. It looks good. Looks like a good fuse. Not much to complain about. All right. So the power supply. Which way does it go in? Goes in with the power outlet going there. Okay, cool. Let's just prepare the screws. Unfortunately not the box, but I do have in my about page, you can find the address there. I should probably get a box, but it costs a little bit too much. And I'm not that big of a YouTuber just yet. Five parts. Yeah, it's again. I feel like this power supply. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, that it's a little bit underpowered for this massive heat bed, but it feels like a really good quality one. Yeah. Thanks, Rob. Thanks. It is set to 220. I'll even confirm it for you here. You see, 220. Looks good. So the little notch is set over here to 220. So the notch is, here's the notch. So I'm just gonna show you. That is 110 and that is 220. Super! Hi David, yes, this is a single head. Could you probably improve it quite easily to a dual head in the future? Definitely, it's a Core XY, so you have a lot of space on the top if you want to do some more. Power safety. Cool. So I don't know how I'm supposed to come all the way over there. But let me flip the printer around a little bit. So we can mount all of this. I'm probably actually gonna remove this belt here. I'm actually using XSplit. I find it working very well. And I don't need like the features of ODS. I actually bought a license for XSplit instead. I think it works fine. Ooh, I forgot to remove this cover. To be honest, the acrylic parts here are actually pretty good. They are helping a lot with the alignment of all the parts. So that's actually something I really appreciate. Whoa, did I just miss something? Yeah, palettes. Palette should be fine for this one, for sure. I'm just gonna, I don't know if this worked. Miggy Man Mike. Just gonna throw that up again in case we missed something. So I'm using mainly XSplits, but also, do you see my pose? Yeah, mainly XSplits, but also a little bit of, what's it called?
Streamlabs to just organize if there's any subs and the whole text that you just saw. Yeah, it should work fine. We have a power supply in place, looking good. And what else do? We need to go over and have a look at the manual again. And by the way, cheers, because we finished another step. Okay, so that was that. We did switch it back to 220, I hope. I gotta check that again. I was so confused when we started to talk about it all. Yep, 220. I don't have Patrick here to blame, so we best make sure that everything is in order. Cool, it looks like some pretty powerful cables as well from the power supply, so that's nice. Okay, next step. What's this part? Oh, that's the spool holder. Oh my god, we're already at the spool holder. That's interesting. Yeah, let's see, I just missed a few models here again. Case M4x12, 2 of those, and some bolts, T-slot nuts. It's running it wild. It's good that they actually take it back and fix it. It's like, I mean, some companies just send you a new part and you have to fix it yourself. But it's, I don't know if it's one of those treatments that you do as. Hey Ron, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you can join in later or another day. It was really fun to have you here. Thanks a lot. Bye, Rob. So it's one of those features that where you, as a reviewer, you usually get a little bit of extra, I don't know what to say, extra extra help, more or less. So it's, for example, with the L2 Micromech L2 printer that I have down there under one of the tripods. That one was also broken with the LCD panel, or a connector to the LCD panel. So they shipped me a new one, but I'm not sure if everyone gets that, or some people have to send the back, send the other one back or something. But yeah, oops, wrong one. There we go. Come on, there we go. So now we are screwing on the filament spool holder. It feels like a pretty final step, actually, to do that. Of course, you have the wiring and everything as well. That should be good, right? Somewhere in the middle. Maybe we want to tighten this a little bit. This tool doesn't work. So they give me a tool to tighten the nuts, but it doesn't work. That's good. Okay, cool. What is the next step? Oh, by the way, I totally forgot to share. Hey Ben, nice to see you. I saw your PM. I'll see you a little bit later. Cool. So we did that. Now we are. What are we doing now? We're fixing the. Okay, we're fixing one of those plates. All right, cool. So we need a few things. Wonder where those screws are. So the M3 by 10, 2 of the M4s. Miggy. So Miggy, what printers do you have that you need to fix? So let's see, 2 of those. Just collecting all the screws here, trying to figure it all out. So by the way, all of you that are new, what kind of printers do you have? Especially you, Miggy, because you have apparently some broken printers. All right. 2 pieces of those nuts, M4 nuts, screws, bracket, and KB3 screw. That one looks really weird. I don't know if I have those screws. Alright, but this toe line, we already have this toe line. Let's just figure out if we can see which way it's supposed to go. Wait a minute. Okay, wow, nice. 2 CR10s, ain't it? Anchor 3 in order, broken C2C dual. Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, David. Okay, so I'm thinking if I assemble my... Yeah, or did I? Trying to figure things out now. Oh, wait a minute, okay. No? Trying to figure out this part here, how that sits. Because the wires go from that side. They should go... I'm totally not following along anything here. Or maybe is the whole thing supposed to go... Ah, okay, I think I'm getting it. So apparently the whole thing should probably be... Ah, okay. We're moving everything back. Then it makes sense. So then it will sit something like this. Okay, that starts to make a little bit sense. Yeah, it is getting time here for some... is there some stream lag? It should be low, right? I hope so, Miggy. It was just me looking at this issue and not answering. Okay, MK3 has to be these small ones, right? No, those are the PA2. I think I'm missing 2 screws actually. Because I I haven't seen them anywhere at all. Or did I drop them somewhere? No, I don't think so. Okay, cool. So we'll just start off by fixing. Okay, I need to think now. Sure are, but the problem was that it didn't make sense because this cable, I get it, it can just hang around here because the stress is going to be here, so this whole part will move up and down. Let me just show you in case you are not seeing what I'm seeing. So these wires from the build plate, they were this part here, what's it called? The path, the guide. It was just like all the way up there, so it didn't make sense to mount it over here. But as long as you just drag out some screws, you got the rest of us just laying down, so it should be fine. I'm just going to figure out which orientation it should be, but that should be pretty simple as well. So let's just try to figure that out. Looking at the drawings. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have still not exactly sure how I wanna have it. Do you wanna have it so that it comes down like this? Alright, okay. Now we're getting there. Figuring things out while we go. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, that makes total sense now. Totes. And then this can just move up and down. All right, cool. I got it. I got it. The panic is over. Should be countersunk though, but I don't have any of those. So how is that Mark II treating you? Back view. Back view? Oh. Yeah, David, I have 2 BCN Sigmas. I think they are really nice. The way that they implement it is really good. You need to have some sort of movement when you're doing that. What's it called? Switching the tool heads. So the BCN Sigma is really good because it can just like leave one tool head away. And that really helps a lot when it comes to printing. Yeah, IDEX is super cool. So when you're printing 2 materials to 2 colors, it's really important that you have one of the one of the nozzles not interfering with the other one. Is it really supposed to go over? It's supposed to go over. Okay, I'm gonna just twist this around because it makes no sense working from that angle. Ooh. The power supply popped out. There we go, now it's locked in. And now we are, let's see if I can get an angle for you. Yeah, this has to be the way. This is the only way that makes sense. It should be the inner one as well. And with the Acrylic, do you also have some sort of protection from what's it called? Getting it from the nozzles moving up and down, or do you still have them at exactly the same height? I should probably have mounted it up here first. I'm gonna do that. Makes no sense. I'm gonna sit down for a few seconds. It's a little bit tight working space here, so I apologize for it maybe not making a lot of sense. Exactly what I'm doing. Maybe it never does. I'm trying to screw in the cable chain. It is a 3D printed part here, and maybe the Chinese tolerances aren't as good as you want. Okay, I think something's happening. Oh, the shots. What happened here? What is happening? What? Something was bugging a little bit. This is a terrible working space, but I think I'm doing progress. Can't like really see what I'm doing here. Yeah, the shot died. No idea why. XSplit is good, but it's totally not perfect. That's for sure. This cable chain is terrible. I think I should have something, some other screws, but I don't. I'm actually gonna leave that there for now because we don't have time to put up with everything. We need to get going here. I'll tighten the cable chain a little bit later, but this should be fine for moving up and down right now. I'll sort that later. Awesome, that means that we are ready for the next step, which is the top cable chain. So for that we need that plate, we need some MK Mark III screws. How many? Two of those. I don't know exactly which screws it is, but I think those should be fine. And then we need the M4, of course, by 8, and the nuts for that. Okay, that's good. Then it's not only XSplit's fault. Am I right? Cool. Okay. Getting the cable stuff done. That should be a fairly easy job. I really do feel like I'm missing a set of screws though. There's a special size for the... Maybe I'm missing a whole bag. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I don't have those anywhere, or do I? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe I used them somewhere else where I shouldn't. Okay, cool. So this one goes... This one is a long one. Ouch. Hey, 3D printing tips. So nice to see you in here. This actually doesn't even have the screw holes ready. That's not good. Let's see, how is it supposed to sit? It's supposed to sit... Trying to figure out how it's supposed to go. Yeah, you can do it with PavePal. And when you go there, you can also just let me know what you want me to buy for the money. There we go. It should be something like this. I think in this direction, or is it in this direction? I need to figure everything out here. Trying to look at the images are not very easy. Okay, that does make sense. Okay, that's how we're doing it, right? Or no? Because then it can go over here. But if I put it like this, it kind of can't go over here, where it's very, very tight. Okay, maybe it can. Just making sure we can move all the way. Okay, it's going like this. Then we know. Okay, I'm going to screw in a few of the screws first, just to make it a little bit easier for me. Come on, come on. Work with me, please. So these cable thingies, they have a really good function that you can support the wires up in the air, but since they are so stiff, it's really annoying. Ooh, TiVo. Really annoying because it's hard to get the tool exactly where you want to have it. I really hope that I'm taking the right screws now and that I don't need them later. Okay, one cable up. Let's go with the other one. But we do need to kind of drill some holes somehow. Because let me just show you here what we're doing. Totally forgot to show you what's happening. So I just assembled this part here, the cable chain. Here we go, this part. And it goes all the way over here. And at this part, there are supposed to be two holes here, but they're not. So I need to make, you can kind of see one of them here. So I need to make a hole there for some sort of thingy. Yeah, we're back to TiVo gate again. Let's see, can I have a camera like there? Maybe that works. That could be cool. Or maybe not, that was a stupid idea, Anton. Maybe I can have it over here, so you can actually see what I'm doing. TiVo gate! Okay, we are through. Should be able to place some screws there now. And then on the bottom, we get a few other screws. Do, 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 do. Hey, Ulf! Thank you so much. Very nice. You didn't get any message, but thank you so much for the. Thank you so much. Hey JB, nice to see you here. Thank you so much. Ulf, is that for beer, coffee, or nozzles? I need to know. Okay, that was a stupid idea. Let's gonna switch over here. Trying to figure out how to best put these parts in. Ooh. Just some cables management having to be done here later. Sounds like a good plan, German printing nerd. Well, we lost one. Did I have another one here? Here we go, we got another one. This is like the sketchiest way of doing this. Oh man, Jesus Christ. You see that? Oh, I can drink beer through nozzles or brew coffee through nozzles. That's cool. I seem like old enough, but you know. Okay, I'm doing this my way, not the manual way. And we dropped the screws and we need to find that. That's easier said than done. Oh, there we go. Super. Okay. Okay. Oh, Tektante, sorry. Are you also from Sweden? You just want to hear what kind of dialect I have, right? Beer is usually the answer. Yes, that is true. Beer is the answer to life, right? Hi everyone, and hi, sorry, can't see 3PDK. Are you from Denmark? From Denmark? Denmark? That would probably be super bad. Okay, it looks like we're getting close to decorative strips here. Let me see, I think we did this. Whoa. Hello, there we go. We are done with this step. From Germany. Align the two end lines, blah, 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 blah. I kind of did that. Or more or less. We are here, assemble parts, specification and quantity. Feeding tube, I can do that. I'll save the decoration parts for later. I feel like we don't need to bugger around with that. So we want to plug one side of the PTF tube in there and another in here. I can't even see it. I think I've turned everything around way too much now. That's the place. Good. PTFE tube is down. Ska jag snacka lite svenska då? Jag är ju inte stockholmare, så det låter ju säkert jättekonstigt när jag säger något på stockholmska. För att jag är egentligen skåning, så att det kanske låter lite bättre när man snackar det. Det är så det låter. Nej, men jag är väl någonstans mitt emellan kanske. So for all of you who understood, that's how Swedish can sound from different dialects, because I'm living in one and from another. Let's see. Okay, we have... I'm not going to do the decorative strips right now, so we'll say that for later. And it's time to put in the Z-axis end stop. That sounds good. That sounds like fun. Cool, so we need one of the main frames. Yeah, that's probably going to be good. Oh, there's two end stops here. Nice. The question is, which one goes to which side? Getting that, getting all the screws. Edgevis. Sorry about that. Okay, coming back to going back to the drawings here. Okay, we need two end stops. We need this very exciting part. And I would like to organize these cables a little bit, but maybe we'll do that later. This should be fine. Okay, so we have the piece. We are looking at it from this side. One should be down there. I wonder where it should be. Probably like that. And one is upside looking down, right? Yep, upside looking down. Cool. Let's get the screws in. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm doing right now. Okay, maybe not, but I am over here. The control board is... It's a Tronxy board, but it looks like some sort of ramps card. I'm actually not sure. I'm not that into the whole technical stuff. I mean, when it comes to motherboards, I can't just look at them and tell, but I think it's a... what's it called? I just said it. The ramps. I think it's a ramps. Can someone in the chat help me out? I think we're getting a little bit more lag with the in the chat now, and I don't like that. Cool. I'm just looking at the drawings. That end stop goes. Oh, mounts like that. That doesn't make sense. It does. Oh, always making mistakes. God dang it. Yeah, I really love Norway. My girlfriend is from Ålesund. Do you know where that is? It's a little bit, I want to say up north, but in that direction. Maybe it's west. Yeah, it's west side. West side. Okay, screwing in the end stops again because I did it wrong the first time. Yep, coming up. Just give me a second. Just fixing one of the wires here. Almost wanted to escape. Can't have wires escaping. Okay, so one goes in like that and the other one goes downwards. Cool. Makes total sense. Let me just get this end stop in and then I'll show you a close-up of the board. Miggy, I'm coming! I'm fixing it! Hold on! There we go. Now we are doing a close-up of the board. Just get this camera. Whoa. There we go. So this is the board. That looks good. So we got a some sort of number down here, but it's upside down. So just 1 second. That is the number. Wow, I'm shaking a lot. Cool. Where are we now? I think we're still at this step. And we need, of course, some M-force. We are putting this into the place. So, are you still here? I think we are almost at the cable management, and then it's fire up time. Feels crazy. Okay, which side is this on? Ooh. Okay. Too sexy for your board. Oh yeah. Let me just, I need to figure out in which corner the, okay, so it's above the, I get it, okay. Now I know. Just trying out where to put the end stops. But apparently they are supposed to be, are they really gonna be like that? No way. That doesn't make sense. Because the motors are gonna hit the cables. Then again, this one will hit the plates. Okay, so it should be over here, but I think we need to bend. Okay, we need to investigate here. Yeah. Fire. Too hot. Okay, it's supposed to be out like there. I get it, but I'm confused. That doesn't make sense. I put one of those wrong. High technology inside. Evening. Okay, so I might have made a mistake. So you see here on this part, I have this part looking very good. It's very nice. It looks good. But the problem is that this end stop here, its cables are going straight up, which means that they would hit if the wagon comes here and should home on that one. So I probably need to find a solution to probably bend those cables, but that doesn't feel good. And this screw here is on the wrong side, so the hole is on the inside instead. So yeah. Not entirely sure how to solve that without having to redo a lot of things. Okay, thinking, Anton. Think. On the other side, it's correct. But yeah, it's this side that isn't correct. Okay. To be honest, I think I need to fix that. So that means a few things. Let me show you. Let me just show you here. So I put this part wrong. This one should be flipped. So I can just flip that whole thing, but it requires taking out those screws, taking off the rods so the rods can go up and down, which is a little bit of a mess to do, but it's doable because I need to swap that around. I could probably, but then again, it doesn't feel like there's a distance here to screw because, let me just show you here. Because this part is supposed to home, but on that side, so that's where we have a screw there to be able to adjust the height. But when we come up here, it's supposed to sit like this. So it will home on that end stop. It will home on this end. Oh wait, on this end stop. But the problem is that you see the connectors for that end stop. They are interfering with the wagon that should stop on this one. So I could probably bend those cables, but that doesn't feel good to do. So I'm not entirely sure how they thought this was a good way of doing it. You could go and check some forums and see what people are doing, but yeah, you can see it's supposed to sit like this, and it's gonna just roll over those cables. That is correct. So, but it makes total sense. I'm just really confused how those big wires are there, and how the designer was thinking there. And I can't move them further down. I just checked as well. It could work if I put the end stop on this side. It's not going to hit down here later. So you see, this is kind of the same distance. So if I move it, we're not going to hit anymore. So it's wait a second, let me just simulate here. It's going to be a little bit closer, so it's actually going to hit the hole. That's why the hole is offset. So PK can't just, yeah. So I'm still confused how to solve these ones here. Because those are some pretty fat connectors. I could probably bend them. I'll do that later. Or maybe I should do it now. Because if I do it later, I'm probably gonna break them even more. So first of all, let me just take out the connector and try to bend it at the connector first, so we don't bend the actual connector on the board too much. Yep, I'm gonna try to be very careful. I do have a few end stops laying around, so it's not the end of the world, but it would be a little bit of a shame to actually destroy them too much. Maybe I can remove some of the silicone as well. Not sure, or the protective plastic. I'm not sure I need all of that. Let us check if that would work. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. That's not going to be a problem at all. It can hold. Good. Now we know that. Might need to tension the... I'm going to tension the upper one later. But okay, that means that we got some work to do here. So first of all, I need to unscrew these parts here, so we can bend it all a little bit later. And then we need to unscrew these screws. That are keeping the rods in place. Luckily, it wasn't that long ago I did this, so I actually remember what I did. There we go, 2 out. And we need to unscrew them on the top. When you do mistakes, or what did they say? When life gives you lemons, you rebuild your 3D printer. Was it something like that? Okay, those are out. Now we need to take this one. That one is go, and most importantly, we need to untighten the couplers. We do not want to break the couplers. It really does suck that I have to do this, but hey, that's That's life when you do mistakes. And we need to take out this. And here. Oh, it is. Thank you so much, Colin. I'll fix that later. It's not crucial right now. Right now we need to fix everything here. Make sure it works. Okay, that should be fine. We should be able to pull that out. At least a little bit. Oh, that's how it is. Okay. Okay, so if I take these rods out, I should be able to like just lift this. It unscrews the screws, of course. Okay, hold on. I think I got it. I'm gonna do this super quickly. There we go. To the spaceship. Okay, I guess all my links are broken then. Maybe that's why nobody follows me. Okay, I need to get you over there. Look, I got a plan. I'm just gonna twist it around. Ta-da! And then we just put back in the rods. Ooh. There we go. Now we're getting there. Okay. Order has been restored. Now we just tension everything. Thank you so much, Colin, by the way, just finding that out. I think YouTube should make it easier to make like a few tools, because everyone uses like the description to make links. I think that YouTube should have some sort of tool to make it easier to just to like copy and paste and everything. But apparently they don't, so you have to always do that yourself and hope that you get it right. Oh yeah, this actually went much faster than I thought it would. That's really nice. We have some success, some luck. Maybe that's because Patrick isn't here. So I feel so bad for Patrick. He really is a great guy. He helps a lot with the streams, but I always blame him for making the mistakes. Okay, cool. So we can now. What are we doing now? We are putting in these in the bottom. Back in business, very soon at least. Just gonna try not to flip everything over. Something like that. And the other one goes there. Progress. It's starting to get heavy. All the parts that we didn't assemble are now in the machine. Okay, let's just try to tighten this one here as well. Does the GearBest link still work down below? I haven't checked that one either. If anyone just wanna check. Rip Patrick. He's having a vacation, so I guess I can accept it. I suppose. Thanks so much for checking. Come on. There we go. Okay, everything is almost back. Now we just need to fix this one. The coupler. Cool. Yeah, it's of course it's referral. That's how how it works. Okay, I'm just working here with the motors, with the coupler. Takes a little bit of focus, so sorry. Just trying to check to make sure that there's some distance between the what's it called, the geared rod and everything. There we go. Now it's much easier to check. We want to have a little bit of distance between the two. Strange. Thanks so much for noticing. Oh, I think I just went too high. Tricky, very tricky. Come on. So sorry that I'm so quiet, but I'm trying to really get this to work with the coupler. It's takes a little bit of think process. There we go. Now it's all working. Just to simulate, we could start screwing the bed up a little bit. Oh, we need to tighten this one up here. We're doing progress, but it's a little bit slow right now. One step forward and like one step back as well. Whoops, dropping tools and everything. There we go. Whoops. Now that should be straight and fine. Very good. Everything's spinning as it should. Awesome. Whew. I guess now we can go back to the freaking end stop thingies. Like so. It was over here, right? Yep. And stops in place. Maybe need to do some cable management over here later, but we can now end stop, or whatever it's called. We can home. That's what they call it. It's not called end stopping, Anton. It's called homing. All right. Hey, Carlos. Nice to see you. And we are back looking at, whoops, not that. We are looking at, what are we looking at? We're looking here. Looking at all the secret stuff. And okay, so what do we need now? We need for this the M3x30. I think we have one of those left. Does look like it. There we go. What else do we need? We need the, do we need a spring? No spring. One of the wing nuts. We got that as well. And that seems to be it. And I suppose that is how we turn the everything up here. We just screw that in from underneath, and that's it. Then it's cable time. Very exciting. So let me just show you what I'm doing right now. Right now, I'm working with this, the wing nut screw. That's going to be how we level the machine later. Any questions for me, by the way? Is there anything I can tell you? I mean, most of you probably already know me, but just hit me up if you have any questions. I'd love to try to help and answer all my deepest secrets and... No, just kidding. It looks like a really stupid way of doing it, but maybe it's not. So right now I'm just screwing this through here, and it should be almost level with the build plate, probably be a little bit higher just to be safe in the beginning. And of course we're gonna put on the plate on top of that as well. So we just max it out for now, so we get maximum distance. So when it homes all the way up there at that end stop, clickety clickety, it's gonna work, hopefully. Still have to see. All right, so with that said, we are back to this step and having a beer, of course, because we're finished. All right, so let's start connecting things. I don't need to plug any powers in the... Okay, it doesn't say very much here. I think I had a... yeah, this one. A very accurate one, but okay, I think we can manage. So let me see which camera works best for wiring, or maybe I can turn this around a little bit for you. We can check it out from the side. But yeah, I would love to have like some finished image on all the wiring and which way to do stuff. Because, I mean, if we're looking at this one here, I suppose we could just drag all the cables, but we need to drag them somewhere. I have no idea which way is the best one. Obviously this doesn't work. Maybe we can get a little bit more cables coming through. I wonder if there is... I need to see some images. Tronxy X5S. I'm just googling to see if we got some images of the cables. Root beer. Oh yeah. Let's see, where's those cables going? Cables are just going everywhere like crazy. Let me Google here. Okay, I don't connect to my cables. This doesn't make sense anywhere. Okay, here we have something. I heard beer. Quality control passed. Woohoo! Okay, it looks like the wires are just going down somewhere. So, cool. I suppose they can go somewhere around here, but that doesn't make sense at all. Or does it? I don't think so. They have to go on the inside at least. That's all I know. But even here it's quite tight. Okay, we'll just have to start plugging in the cables. So these are going to the fan. But which fan? So that's also one of the fun things now, trying to figure everything out. That's a good bear. It's a really good bear. Let's see if we can do something here with this camera. Okay, I'm gonna try to find the stuff here. All the fun stuff. Extruder, we have the... Okay, we have all the cables more or less organized, I think. Let me rephrase myself. We don't have all the cables reorganized, but we could have. We have one fan, we have another, we have the blue one, and we have the white one, and we have two for heating. Okay, cool. So once heating goes, of course, down there. Those should be pretty easy. Just take those to the side. We have the white one, that is the temperature. Those are for the fans. Extruder temp. Okay, cool. That one is in, and that was the white one, right? Yep. And then we have blue and black. I sure do. Bluetooth back, that is fan number 2. Where do we have fan number 2? It's somewhere down below. And it's so tight here, I can't even fan 2. That's this one. The green one is the X stop. Extruder stop, okay. Of course, X stop. And then we have the fan 1. Okay, that was pretty easy. Now we just have to wire them in the terminal. And they are hot end are these ones. Just unscrew it. That should be fine. Start screwing one in. I need 3 fingers. Murphy. That is true. Oh, you actually got a pretty good view here on the motherboard and seeing what I'm doing. That's nice. Oops. Okay. Okay, right now you're not seeing what I'm doing. There you go. You want to tighten these on, and you also want to just, when it comes to these high power lines, you just want to make sure that you can pull on them and they don't come out. At least that's my tip. Cool, we have the 2 end stops up here from above. Yeah, okay, so I get it, the heat bed and everything, I get that, but sure. So let's see, what are we getting in here? The power cables. So maybe we can join these cables somehow. So this will be the temperature sensor for the bed. We can do that. Haha, big fan. There we go. Need to plug those in. Plates for the, what's it called? The heated bed. And I'm a little bit skeptical to those wires. They are big and fat, but the connectors are pretty small. So they should be fine, but still, I'd like to upgrade these or just have them on a MOSFET. It just feels good. I'm not sure it's actually needed, but it feels good. Screwing in the first of the heated bed. And remember, there's no polarity, so you're probably not going to do wrong. But you might want to just double check that. Something just happened. And the same goes here. We want to pull on them a little bit. That looks very good, don't you think? Okay, making our way to the next step very soon. Very soon. Okay. And of course, that is it then. And then we have the power cables. But first of all, we have these end stop, but they're kind of easy to figure out. One of them are going to the Z-axis. So just start with that, and then you should just have one left. Hopefully. Let's see here. X. Z stop. There we go. That is the C stop, and then this one here is the Y stop. Y! Cool, and then we have... Oh, wait a second. We have all the extruder motors as well. We need to plug those in. And we have this one here. I kind of wonder where the fan... Because we have this fan here as well. So you see this one here? I wonder where this fan goes in. Oh, that's just directly to the 12 volt power. That's a little bit shady, but okay. I guess that's good. It's a build site, so yeah, maybe. I don't know, but that's put me off. You think 300 is a funny build size? I think that's a fairly generous build size. Okay, so let's get cracking with the motor cables. Are they all the same length? No, not really. So we have the X motor. Wait a minute, this can't be the X motor. That's miles away. C1 and C2. Okay, so I think one motor cable is longer. We just have to, yeah, it is, one is much longer. Okay, so we need to, they probably marked the cables wrong, which is interesting. So we'll start off with this one. The question if I'd probably follow the motherboard's instructions. Oh, wait, wrong side. So this cable is the Y, I suppose. I need to double check that. If this one spins, we are going to the Y end stop. Is that correct? It says X end stop here. Maybe I should plug them according to what they say. That's difficult now. Now I'm getting a little bit confused. Oh, chat died. God damn it, chat. Stop dying on me. What? Come on, chat. There we go. Seems to be back. Still trying to figure out one thing here, that's all. Trying to figure out which way, which cable is which. So we have some pictures here. Power supply wiring, yeah, we don't need to do that, that's already done. But I do want to figure out which is which. Because the cable on the motor says one thing, but then everything else says another one. Dead chat. Yeah, it's probably back again. So all we know is that this cable is going here, but this motor controls the end stop over there, which makes me wonder, because that end stop is supposed to go to the X stop. So this should be the X axle, and it says here, but it doesn't say on the laser cut plate. So either I misplaced the laser cut plates, which is totally realistic. I'm just going to go with it. So X to X. And we'll just have to flip it later if it all burns down. So we have then this cable, which is this motor. Which then should join in, maybe it can join around here, go down. This should then be the Y motor. I sure do need to update that. Goddamn Twitter. Not making it easy. Okay, so we then have Z-axis motors. You have the 1 and the 2. I assume one cable is longer than the other one. Guys, we are getting really close now. I can start feeling it. They're actually equally long. That's stupid, but okay. So we have one going from this side. Oops, I just noticed a screw that I can tighten. And another one. So many screws I can tighten. It's starting to worry me a little bit. Okay, and this wire goes up here. So this is the motor 1. The Z motor. And then we have another Z motor. It's going to be a little while to do the cable management, I can kind of tell right now. Feels like there's a few things to do here. Then we, oops, camera gone wild. We have the extruder motor. I accidentally put the X-axis into the extruder motor. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good at all. And nobody watched it. Ta-da! The cables are in. I'm going to put on the fan later. We have 2 more cables that goes to the display. I always wondered which one goes to which one. But the question is if that matters. As long as they are going straight in, right? Or does it matter? I don't know. Expansion 3 says 1. So can we read anything on the ports? I need to use the camera for this. So there's no Nothing says anything. Okay, cool. Maybe we need to just check the drawings quickly. Oh god, I'm missing some of this stuff here. I can't follow along the chat, sorry guys. Since a nerd here. Beauty touch. Oh my god, no. Nice. All right. Okay, it looks like it's pretty straightforward. We'll see when everything burns, if it was straightforward or not. Speaking of burning, it is now time to plug in the power supply. So that's gonna be exciting. Chuck Norris! All right, power supply. And yeah, what about that power supply? That should be easy, right? There's nothing that can go wrong. I'm gonna double check the motherboard just to see exactly what it says. We don't want to do any mistakes here. So we get the two power cables going out here. Let's try to do some organization. Just getting them out here. Twisting them up. Now we need to figure out which one is which. Okay, ground is to the left. I kind of want to just get this cable a little bit out of the way. Okay, so let's start off with the ground. Let me just double check here. Okay. Ground is in. Let's tighten it up. It's getting really close now. Ground is in. Can I get some excitement in the chat? We are almost powering up this machine. We are getting super close. Okay, that is all the wires. Can you believe it? All the wires are in. Woo! All the wires except this fan. So I'm a little bit unsure of exactly how this fan is supposed to go in. I don't like just putting it into where the strong power cables are. So we're not going to do that. But everything else looks to be good. And We of course could do some more management of cables, but I mean, who cares? Hooray! So what do you say we leave that here? I'll have this camera on the... Let me just check here. I want to turn it around a little bit. Yeah, okay, let's turn it around. I need to do sound effects because I'm old. I feel old at least. Okay, so let's put, again, this one here. So in case it starts to burn, we have a really good angle for that. Am I right? Okay, and then we have, let's see, we have a power cable. Dun, da, 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 da. Power cable. Let's just double check so everything is off here. It is set to off. I am going to plug in, oh, it's a short power cable. Hopefully I got enough space for that. Guess we'll just have to see. Okay, I'm plugging in the power cable. That's working. Okay, let's see if we can get this camera a little bit better. Print bed. What's up with the print bed? Oh, you want me to remove the plastic? Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I should remove the plastic. There we go, you can see the display. Let's just do that. Nice. And of course we'll actually put on the print bed as well. Don't see which surface is up. That's probably this one. There we go. Looking mighty fine. Let's take the clips as well. Spaghetti! Suddenly the video stops. I think I have them on different circuits, so if it stops, we should be fine. I mean, if we blow a fuse, we should be fine when it comes to the computer. I think. So, okay, maybe we wanna... I mean, you can see here behind the chat, it looks like a wire madness here, but okay. So, what do you say? Can everyone, do you want me to start the machine? Can we get some hype in the chat? Come on! Hi 3D Print Creator, and so nice to see you. We are getting close. I need to tweet this. I just need to send out a tweet that we are actually getting close. Drum roll is coming. Okay. I am fixing this. Drum roll. Woohoo! Oh, this is so weird. This is so meta. How will it go? I believe it is. It looks like it. 10. No. You can wait a few more seconds. A few more seconds. Let's do it. How will it go? How will it go? Ah! This is so exciting. Oh my god, Ben, you are so in the exact right moment. I'm just about to flip the switch. Oh, by the way, we need to do this first. This is some nice. Just had to do that. Okay, we have a great view over the hopefully survivable motherboard. Oops. And the what's it called? The screen here. There we go. Okay. We're gonna start it now. Oh, please work. Please work. Please work. Are you guys ready? Let's go. I think it works. I think it works. Yeah, the fan is turning. All right. No need for that one. The temperatures are reading. Oops, let me show you. We have, ooh, that is super bright. Come on, you should be dark. Why are you not adjusting for the light? Okay, we got 22 degrees in here. We have 22 degrees there. We should be able to maybe move something. Ooh, I like this. Motion. Let's move. Oh, this is not what we want to do. The menu flips around really nice. It's 911. Animated face. Okay, I want to just go up to back. How do I move things around? Is it the info screen? Okay, but that's good. Control. Motion. These are not the settings I'm looking for. Bye, Ulf. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm actually not sure about this because there's nothing. I can only adjust settings, but there's no way for me to actually move things. There's a lot of settings here though. It's actually 112 here, but I think 911 works as well. There's no settings to home stuff. That's pretty weird. You can just set in a lot of settings. Okay, let's try. That's feed rate, okay. But okay, here we have move axis. All right, okay. Move 1 millimeter. Move X. Now the question is, was that actually the X home? I need to just double check the manual. Thanks, Cutter. Just need to look at one of the diagrams here. X stop. Yeah, that's good. Everything is correct when it comes to the axles. It's moving. It's pretty silent actually. That's really nice. Cool, okay. This is looking very good. Let's see if we can... Okay, let's see if we can home X. It doesn't want to go further. Okay, we need to home it. Let's just control another axis. Oops, wait. Let's try Y. That should work. And let's try Z. And that works as well. So we do want to, I'm not sure we want to auto home, but okay. Okay, that actually worked. It homed. Yeah, so that's the fan. But it homed in X and Y. Let's see if it homes in Z. Again, we do we do need to do something about the cables here. Yeah, that's gonna be good one day. One day I'll fix that. Cool. Wait a minute. I think this motor should be turned. I should actually turn the that stepper motor later. Everything there is a little bit crooked, so that's gonna be fixed. What? Fire the effects guy. Yeah, I know, right? Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, oh, crap, crap, crap. Okay, something went wrong with the cable management. So, if we look here, I did something wrong with that. I should probably turn it around up there. Because you see down here. Alright, so the cables are wrong. Okay, we need to fix that. Let's prepare, move axis, move 1 millimeter, move C. Okay, so I need to turn them around, probably on the upside. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I need to flip them around all over the places. No way! Alright, so I'm gonna fix that, but we are also getting a little bit close to the end of the stream, but it does work. Let me see if I can fix the cables fairly quickly. But it works. Just a small mistake. All right, let's turn it off. Success. And then we are flipping the cables over. There has to be a Banshee. I know, right? Okay, so it can't be on that direction. But it feels like it should be like that, but just higher up. I'm actually not sure at all. Of course it's going to be higher up. Maybe I just need to adjust this. Maybe I didn't even have to unscrew this one, because I was pretty sure I double checked everything here, but I didn't adjust the lower one. Because if I make this taller, it can still go down and it can still go up. So maybe that's my mistake, that I overthought it. I think that's my mistake. I just overthought the whole process. Let's just screw this back in. Screw it in a little bit, and then we'll just check if that helped. So let's turn it on. Like so. Photos. No, that wouldn't work. Wouldn't help at all. Prepare. It's pretty responsible, this menu. If you compare with the ANET A8, which is terrible. Oops. Okay, so we actually need to home it. If we compare to the ANET A8, which has terrible menu system, this one is actually pretty nice. I'm just going to keep this a little bit loose so I can adjust it on the fly. Imagination, we'll see if we can finish the printer. I just want to make sure that this works. I really do need to manage these cables here. I'll find a solution for that later. Now it feels much better with the plate there and everything. What? Oh, it was a little bit crooked. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, it was a little bit tight up here, so I tightened these screws a little bit too much. Okay, but it's still too tight. Okay, we're learning a lot of stuff right now. So for example, the build plate is just way too tight. Okay, so the question now is, I'm trying just to figure out the geometry. So the lead screw had some issues. It's around 40. This is not 40. So the issue is a little bit over here. That was too close, and the build plate was too high. So let's lower the build plate. even more. Then we can start figuring out the whole geometry of it. Yeah, it was absolutely too tight. But okay, now we are looking at watts. If we check this, that is 45 quite exactly, and this one here is almost 45 as well. So I think that should be good. And now in theory we can move down the Z-axis. So prepare, move axis, 1 millimeter Z. Now it's really loose. There we go, and then we go back. And I really should just kind of get this into place. I want to have it at least fairly. I haven't tightened them, it's just I want to get one screw in at least. Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to oh, come on. I'm just going to try to home everything now. Let's see if we get it. Prepare auto home. Now it should work. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Everything homed. So that means we can start to adjust a little bit for the oops, wrong one. We can just start leveling a little bit. I think that's good. Okay, it's really tight over here. I'm going to put you guys on here so you can see what's happening. So right now I am working with the leveling of the nozzle. So I'm just moving this all the way over. That should be good. Moving X. Oh, wrong way. Need to tighten it a little bit. Can you still see it? No, you can't. See, there we go. It's too tight. We're gonna have just a slight, be able to see just a slight distance between, something like that. I don't know if it translates to camera. Okay, one thing that buggers me already is that it doesn't want to stay. Stay in a tool that I'm using. Okay, that should be pretty good as well. Yes, I know you should have a hot bed when you're doing this, but I'm not doing that because I'm cool. The brass nut can be knuckled too. Yep. That should be pretty fine, and then we'll just move into the middle. Okay, it's a little bit crooked in the middle. Oops. It's a little bit tight over there. And then it goes out again. Okay, cool. Let's go closer to the middle. Again, it is in the middle that's important. Ah, it's almost perfect in the middle now. That's very nice. Okay. I don't think it does. Maybe during printing, but not now. Okay, we need to load the memory card and see if there's anything we can print. Because I haven't prepared a... does anyone know if there's like a simplified 3D profile yet? Okay. Okay, let's do like this. Let's just go back. Let's prepare. Move the Z-axis down because I want to load some filament. We do need some filament, right? Virus. Yeah, there was one box on the memory card. So is it in Simplify 3D? Do you have a profile for this machine there? I don't know if there's any one stock. Let me just check here. There's no Tronxy here. HTTP. Let's just see if we can find a profile. Let's see. Okay. Sorry about that, can't find it in chat. Maybe there is one in the Facebook group. Let me just check it. Could have any files. Firmware. I can't find anything here. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, wait, I can see there. There we go, I can see your chat now. That link doesn't work. Says 404. Did you miss something in that link? Okay, print creator. Let me just check that again. Put HTTP. Yeah, but it. Let me just try here again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, but that's P802MR. I think I'm not sure. I'm not sure that that's the whole profile, or if it's the current model. I should have checked this before. 3D print creator. that model number for that profile looks way off. Oh, it says something Thingiverse. Okay. Thanks. I'll try it. Oh, yeah, by the way, we need to prepare. Okay, we're not preheating the machine, so we're actually putting some power in it. So we'll see if that works. This looks good. We can try this. Import FFF profile. Here we go for Pele. Successfully important. Okay, let's load it. Oh, it says Tronxy here. Sure. Ah, looks good. Looks like we have something here. So let's go ahead and check the settings. We got Pele. Let's go with low. Layer height looks good. Let's just lower this a little bit. Prime extruder. Printer. We do want to have some skirt brim. Good. I want to have 3 outlines. Cooling. No cooling. Okay. That's weird. Let's lower the speed a little bit. That was really lowering it a little bit. Printer, thanks so much. I think it's going to be fine. Let's just get a benchy. Yeah. Wait a second. Yeah, no, yeah. This doesn't look right. Yeah, no. That's not right. I thought the bench looked a little bit too big. Okay, I can smell some filament. Let me just get a spool somewhere. 1 second. Ta-da! Really can't reach here. Ah, there's something stopping it. I need to check out what. There's a lot of things happening at once now. Whoa. We just try to. This really wasn't easy. I'm trying with the benchy. Maybe I'll just try to load filament and print what's stock, and then we can see it working. I'm just trying to load the filament, and I think that the is the crap, come on. The hole is like off center. Let me just work here a little bit. Yeah, Peter, hi. I need to flip this around a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Because this filament, this is a 1.75 millimeter filament. So there shouldn't be any issues getting it in here. There we go. Whew. Finally. Let's just help it all the way through. Okay. It took a little bit while, but there we go. Maybe we need to rewire everything now. Okay, prepare. Move axis, 1 millimeter, extruder, go. Am I pushing the right way now? No, I think I'm pushing the wrong way. I think I'm pushing the right way. 1 to 10 on a building machine, I'd say maybe a 7. It was still pretty. I mean, a lot of it was prepared, so that's good. Oh, okay, the cooling went off. Sorry about that. That's why it wasn't allowing me to move more filament. It's a little bit tricky, this. Just get it. And now it needs to go up to temperature. For some reason it's restarting itself. Heating failed. Okay, exciting. All the wires are still in, I hope. Let me just restart it. That's interesting. Just double checking that all the cables are still in, and they are. Prepare, preheat PLA, preheat from the first one. Should be heating up. Yes, there we go, it's heating again. Having a little bit of issues today. Heating failed. Okay. Why is the heating failing? Is the print... Oh, the print bed is hot. That wasn't supposed to get hot. Maybe not hot, but it's a little bit hot. Just double checking all the cables. Everything is in. Everything is working over here. Yeah, maybe I wired the fans wrong. That's a good idea. Let's just turn it on. Okay, let's try it again. It is heating. Let's see. I cut the blue wire. The other blue. It could be. It went up to 220 before, so I mean, the fan is blowing quite strong on the power supply. Maybe it's because I don't have the fan on the motherboard. Maybe that's the reason. The motherboard is getting hot. Because now it's getting up to temperature. Now it's much better than before. So yeah, it's heating now without any issues. Just gonna try to feel here if the motherboard is getting hot. I'm trying to blow on it, see if that helps. But now it's at 150 degrees, so it's getting hot again. So you can see down here. If I can show you guys. We are getting some success. So let's go ahead and try to prepare. Move axis, 1 millimeter, extruder. Oh, wrong one. It could be. Let's see if we can get some plastic out. I think that could be good. I think we're getting closer. Oh man, wait. At least we're getting filament in the nozzle now. Come on, fill up. Fill up. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. I am moving it fairly slow though, so it could be something with that. Maybe I should move it a little bit faster. I can't do that. Okay, it's 1 millimeter maximum. Okay, I'd say that we're getting filament out. Cool, super nice. All right, we'll go down here again. We'll go back to main, print from SD. Let's see, software. Maybe something in there. Nope. Go up. Okay, we have one model. Let's try that. So homing. That's a pretty good home. It's at the corners, it's a little bit far away. We'll try to adjust that. You see also up here I need to cut the extra length of this one wire here because it's going a little bit too close. So let's check it out. It's heating the temperature to 40 degrees. We should start going very soon. The feed rate is a little bit high. I'm going to lower the feed rate to 100. That feels much better to start off with. Pile, yes! At least we're getting it going, so that feels good. But it is getting a little bit too late now, so after this it's going to be stop time. Thank you so much for sticking with me while I'm doing my troubleshooting. I need to figure that out what happened later, but that's a later problem. And I need to figure out the Simplify 3D profile. Could just make my own, but I don't want to do that live because it might take a few attempts. Where are we at? So that's nice. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, see you guys later. Cool, so it should be hot, should be going. Now the temperature is up to, as you can see, 200. And we've started the printing. Not yet, but very soon, very soon. We do have a lot of screws over, so hopefully we don't need them in the machine. We'll see. And I got a lot of stuff for cable management as well, so that's going to be something that we do off stream. Oh, sorry, hiccups. Oh man, come on, chat. Don't you die on me, chat. No, no, no. No, chat. Chat. Thanks, print creator. That's smart. Maybe I will do some printing then. But maybe I'll just turn off the mic for a little while. Okay, the chat is back. Nice. If there's, I mean, I kind of know about 3D printing, so I'm not that scared to do some troubleshooting live. What do we have here? We have some tight layers. Or is it? It's okay. It's okay. It's actually pretty good. Look at that leveling. I think I'm pretty good for leveling. I feel a little bit proud over myself for succeeding with this. Jesus Christ, this build surface is so big I can actually just put the camera on the build plate. And that's it. I'm just putting the camera on the machine. You see here? Much easier. That is pretty cool, right? So, how's it going? Ripperoonie chat! Yeah, the chat is... Oh, is the chat so delayed as well? Very nice. Maybe we had some issues with the network. Yeah, okay, there was lagging a little bit with the network. I am streaming at 5 megabit up, and I think I have a 10 megabit line up, so it should be okay. But now it's good again. It looks like. Oh yeah! So now we just need to figure out what I can print. So it's doing something really weird now. I'm not sure exactly that's how it's supposed to be. But maybe it's doing some sort of calibration. This looks weird. Okay. I need to tune the temperature, I think. It's a little bit cold. I'm going up to 225. Because I'm starting to hear it click a little bit. It is a little bit strange. I'm not sure if it was supposed to do that. Test, a bit of delay, okay. So when I say a number, no, the both stepper motors are moving. So you can see here, this motor is moving as well, when it's supposed to. You can see it by this belt. See, both belts are moving. The file is probably corrupt. Because it's not moving like if it's broken. I think the file is corrupt. There's something wrong here. That's annoying. But now it's moving like it should. You see here? So it's something else bugging. Now it's back to moving bad again. So I'm not sure at all. Now it's not working at all. Yeah, there's something wrong with the file. You see here? It's just making a pile now. Motor pulley. I do have... I think this one might be upside down. You can see the lines from it is a little bit far down. But yeah, there's obviously some tweaking to be made. That is true. Okay. So what do we do then? We try to find some information online then. Now my keyboard died. That's not good. There we go. Problems. Tronxy X5S. Let's go here with slicer. I'm looking in the files. Software download website. Okay, repetier host. What's this file? Some weird stuff. I'm not sure I have anything, any good software. I have the repetier host. We can run that. Okay, we're installing Rocketeer. So we should see that going, at least. That's weird. Let's just clean the build plates. Very nice. First print ever. Not very successful. It was doing the square at the beginning, so I mean, it started with the outlines and everything, so I don't think it's supposed to be wrong at the beginning and then not. So I'm not sure about that. Let's see, what settings do we have? Config printer settings. Printer shape. Tuner. It could be. That's a great point, because I haven't attached the fan to the motherboard, so that is it. Absolutely, most definitely. Okay, let's turn it off and let's get that done. So where did I put that? I put it here. Okay. So I should be able to just place this on the in the power supply, right? Just directly on the same cables as the as everything going in, right? So I can just plug this in at the same place as the power supply cables are going, right? Someone that is better at electronics than me, I just place these cables for the fan at the same terminal as we're getting power into the motherboard. Because there are no other free connectors. Is it? It's a 12 volt, so that's. But I'm just worried that the power would route somewhere, but I guess it won't. No, they're the same. Okay, there we are. Yep. Let's turn it around. Let's just place this here for now, because I have absolutely no idea which way it should be. Yep, the fan is going. And then we'll just have to find a nice place for the fan. I'm just going to place it somewhere around here for now. And then we'll sort all the cables out later. But I just wanted to have some sort of airflow. But it buggers me a little bit that I don't have a profile and there's no settings for the info. It was fine. We'll just try. We'll try it again. Another attempt. Yeah, it doesn't like that, but okay. And leveling. Oh, one of the motors are actually, that's weird. One of the stepper motors are way up. That was weird. I think that could be it. I think that was one of the issues. This motor didn't want to move as it should. The coupler was a little bit too far up. Cooking with MOSFETs! You did tell me, Cutter. Okay, so let's see. Temperatures are going up. We should have some success. Let's just preheat the nozzle as well, just to make sure that it's getting hot. There we go. Whew. Slow progress. Alright guys, this will be the last attempt, but hopefully it does work. Core XY hype! Alright, let me put a camera in for you. You don't want to see the temperatures going up. That's boring. Maybe I can like hang this upside down. Is that? No, that's not a good idea. I'm just gonna have to put that on later. Let's turn on this camera first. Yeah, the group was loose. Or something. Maybe it was a little bit with the leveling. So everything is not perfect here when it comes to the bearings and everything, so I might have to just take a look. So if we check this out here, whoops, here we go. So you can see that here all the angles for this one here, for example, I don't like that that one is bent like that. I can't fix it now, but this one is much better. So I think there's a few small things I need to just double check when it comes to quality, because this was pre-mounted, so I didn't mount these myself. But the other ones over here look pretty fine. So it was this here, it went too far up. But I think we're good now. We'll just see. Temp hype. Can we get a temp hype? Oh, it's getting close. Why is it just going to 160? It should be much hotter. Let's tune it. It should be like 220. Here we go. That makes more sense. Carter said, you might have to buy it. Have to buy it, I get it. Yeah, but I mean, I'm just gonna fix things with the software. Right now it's just small tweaking. I don't think this is unreasonable for any printer right now, as long as it works, which I think it will. But yeah. No, exactly. I think the construction overall is really big, but it is a little bit of tweaking. But I think it feels like as soon as everything is tweaked and tightened up, I think it's going to stay like that. I think it's just in the G code. I'm tuning it before it preheats and everything, so it's probably just that. I'm going to switch it over to tune it. As soon as it starts printing, I'm just going to tune the temperature because it's preset at 200. My R filament, I usually print at around 240. Hey, Boss Cedar, thank you so much for subscribing. Ooh. Ooh. Those look to be 30. Printing Nerd, you can find the link down below. I don't remember the price because it should be on some sort of sale right now. Let's just go up here to 220. We're getting a print. Hey, hey, hey! Yeah, it should be something like that, especially with the discount. It's probably something good. Let me just check if I... Give me 1 second. I'm just going to check if I actually got the discounts code, if I got anything. Give me 1 second. It's alive and it's looking good. It's a little bit far from the... No, now it's doing that weird thing again. Oh, okay, okay, I see. That's the issue. I saw it. Did you see it? Oh, okay, okay. I get it. Printers, aren't they always fun? So, I suppose that coupler was also bad. Yeah, I'm gonna flip it now. Oh, these mistakes are so fun. Should be able to do this on the fly. Let's see, it's supposed to be upwards. Yep. Oh, it's so fun. I love making mistakes. Then you learn something. All right. One more try. The temperatures are good. I'm just going to lower it down a little bit and remove the bed. Not the bed, but the print. I'm also going to cut away the extra of the belts because they do actually interfere a little bit during the homing. I'm really enjoying this. I think it's super fun to have these issues. But maybe that's me. I'm a little bit crazy. Okay, let's go again. Print, 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 print. Box, come on. It looks much better now. I think we need to tune the temperature soon again. It homes much better. I think the stretch is okay with the belts. Could be a little bit better. Let's tune the filament. Nozzle 210, 215, 219. That's good. All right. We're back in business. So we are just preheating. Getting up the temperature. It's a little bit slow with the heater actually. Hello. There we go, updating. Yeah, it's very slow with the heater, so I suppose that you could buy some better heater cartridge, maybe some better. No, but the belts are good now. I think it's just from the top. It's just they are like they should be. It is an offset. You have to do that, but it's also a GoPro, so it's kind of crooked. That's also one of the reasons why it looks a little bit weird. The belts are no, I mean the GoPro are what's it called? Different angle. Yep, that's absolutely fair, but it's actually the extruder that's the issue. So I'm wondering, probably the heater cartridge isn't the best, or there's something with the thermocouple that isn't optimal, but it's working. It is hot, so maybe it's maybe the PID tuning needs to be optimized a little bit. Yeah, barrel distortion, absolutely. There we go. We should be extruding some filament as soon as we've put some pressure in the bottom tube, which we are doing there. Might have failed a little bit with my leveling, but I think it's better now. I really love the camera is kind of sticking to the build plate as well. Oh, didn't check the pulleys, but now it looks much better. None of the pulleys are moving. I think we have a... I've said it before, but I think we're having a successful print now. I'm just wondering if it's all square, but I guess we'll find that out later when we're finished with the cube. Okay, so it was supposed to do something like that. Yeah, so this is the infill. So now it's working as it should. Yeah, imagination. That's absolutely my plan, to do some sort of enclosure for this, because again, I would mainly recommend to do something on the top, because it feels like there's a lot of volume down here that, I mean, it's, yeah, so I want to do something to keep the heat inside, because it's a really big volume. So if you could do some sort of hood, that's going to help, but maybe you don't need to have it all the way down. It is probably a calibration cube. I'm so sorry. I think I need to increase the flow a little bit. I'm gonna go 106 on flow, and we'll see if that helps a little bit. Here you can kind of see the lines. I thought they were a little bit thin. It feels a little bit better now when I adjusted the flow. Oh. To be honest, the lines are looking pretty nice. It's getting a little bit too close there. Okay. We're having some progress. It's a cube. So it's a cube inside of a cube. It does look good. I mean, I must say that I wouldn't need to adjust like the filament, because I think it's just a little bit too thin. But otherwise, the temperatures now, when I bumped it up to 220, is good for this filament. And yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Brim! Yeah, man, brims are the best. So while this is printing, I am not going to get like what's it called? I'm not going to be able to fix the software right now, so I'll do that another day. But do you have any questions for me? Any thoughts? Any ideas? Anything you want to learn about me? Just make sure you hit it. While we are printing something magical. It does look pretty good, actually. And it's very quiet. I'm really impressed about the volume of this printer. It's really, really quiet. Imagination, usually I do that in the edit. So I plan the frames and I plan the footage to make sure I can tilt it. So it's just a matter of editing. The bed is super stable, to be honest. I can't see anything moving at all. The beds. This is the reason why I wanted to have this machine over some of the other ones I got to choose, because it's supporting the build plate from 2 axes. I was quite worried when I started to use the Sigmas because they have a quite long build plate and it's not supported in the front. So I was kind of worried that it was going to wobble a little bit. It looks very fine. I haven't had any issues with it, but it's still one of those things that you want to print a little bit closer, just because it didn't actually change my feed rate. That's weird. Oh, okay, I just changed the flow. All right. There we go, now it's changing the feed rate. 109, we're gonna try that, see what happens. But yeah, it's you mean in this one or in this one? No, imagination, that is the plan, to build a extra mount to do just that. So I want to have it in an angle. So I want the camera to go in and change angle during time lapse. But that's a little bit more complicated project. So by the way, now I actually managed to change the feed rate, and I think the layers are starting to look much better. And now we're also getting up to speed, but it's doing this really nice. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, you see here, if you look at the rod, this is the distortion of the GoPro. You can see that it's all weird. Oh, it's starting to do retractions. But yeah, the Sigma is super sexy. Yeah. It should all be fine. It should all work very nice. As PewDiePie say, very nice. Very nice. The cube does look good. I mean, there's nothing to complain about. It's just keep doing it. It just keeps doing it. But okay, I guess the next goal for me will just be to get a working software and get that to do exactly as I want. Because right now it's printing, it's keeping temperatures, nothing burning. It's good, but as they say, they want you to get some sort of extra power supply. Okay. I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, for Simplified 3D, absolutely. And I will make the cables go away. It looks like a mess right now. But the color slide, I'm not sure exactly what you mean. It should be some sort of movement. I guess I just have to try it a little bit more and watch it happen. Ah, the pull list, okay. I'm gonna fine tune the temperature a little bit more. Now we're starting with the infill. Pulls the move on the cartridge, on the belt exits on the front and one on the back. Okay, yeah. Okay. I think I get it. I wonder if the spring here is a little bit... Yeah, it's probably good. Ah, I see. Yeah, it makes sense. I'll probably have to print out the upgrades then. Northeast. Okay, so up in... so you mean this corner? You mean up there, cutter? Is it that one or the number 2, this part? Yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. I think I know what you mean, but I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, the bottom, okay. Number 2, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I see the line is like this. Okay, that was that was not very well. But yeah, you can kind of see it's like this, and then it goes in like that, and the other one goes more or less straight. Yeah, of course, I totally understand what you mean. That's good that they have some sort of fix for that already. I guess I'll have to print that as well. Yeah, of course, I get it. Yeah, but it makes total sense. Well, it looks very good. I'm trying to look at the surface right now. It's of course hard to show, but I think it looks very nice, the surface. You can see it's very smooth. And again, the printer is extremely quiet. I'm actually really impressed. I can have this running for a long time. Yeah. So there we are. Okay, I see what you mean now with the links. The links are broken to the patrons and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for you guys who donated and gave me some coffee and beer and nozzles. If you want to throw something in before we end the stream, you can do that down below in the description. But otherwise, I'm gonna let this run a few more minutes, but then I think it's we're done for today, actually. But yeah. It's been a great stream. It was a little bit longer than expected, but now, and we did some troubleshooting, but now it feels like we are actually up and running. So let's just see if I can edit this video while I'm editing it. side. Okay, there we should go. That should work. Yeah, it's really impressive. Thanks so much. I forgot how to pronounce your name. Ethan? No? Ethan? No, it wasn't Ethan. It was... yeah. Bear! Always choose bear. No fires, Miggy. All working good. It was actually the pulleys. If you wind back, I need to find exactly that timing because that was really fun when the pulley just flew off. Did someone get a timestamp on that? That would be super nice to have. Yeah. Owen, that was it. Thanks, Owen. Sorry about that. Print is looking good. All right. But yeah, again, a quiet machine. I was running the Micromake the other day, and that is actually really, really loud. So again, one of the things that you have to think about when you get a Delta is that it's very loud. It uses all three motors at the same time, so it's a little bit more louder than other printers. And it's also a bit waste in the volume. And then Ainit, of course, well, yeah, it is what it is. And then we have the box Zero. Block Zero, not box. And then we have a Sigma R16 back there in the corner that I will fix very soon. Maybe I should show you guys a few things while I'm finishing off the stream and giving you an opportunity to, yeah, one of the groups were loose. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to fill me up with some coffee or beer if you want to, but I'm just gonna grab some projects and show you here. So I don't know if you're new to my channel, if you haven't watched me before. I got some pretty cool products here. This, for example, is my OpenRC F1 car, but I made a skin for it. So this is a Ferrari Enzo skin, fully functional RC working car. Can't get it on camera to look very good today, though. There we got some reflections. Maybe if I get it a little bit closer. I really love it. And bloop, you can open it up and you have all the electronics inside. So you need to go to my channel introduction video if you want to see more about that, because that's really cool. Joint fixing printer steam. And I have my hairy sloth hand. That's super nice to scratch. It's a weird thing, I know, but it's still pretty funny. So for the drone, I was using Print Creator. I was using actually PLA, mostly PLA. So the green parts are the green and silver are PLA. So that's actually rigid ink PLA. So it's a little bit stronger than, little bit more flexible than regular. And for the back, I'm actually using PETG. So I might reprint some of these parts. And this is really a made-up construction. There are some proper parts, but I just used what I have. So I have a video about this as well when it's flying. And I bought some FPV goggles. They should be arriving soon. from Banggood with the link down below, of course. And also a FPV camera to put on here. And I have a GoPro mount already, so I can just swap on a GoPro and film as well. So that's pretty fun. It's going to be a fun project to continue flying as soon as the gear comes over. Where should I put everything? I have too much stuff. Or too little place. There we go. So that is it. Kiki. Oh, and I have this one here as well. I don't know if you saw this. This was printed with a with the BCN Sigma using some PVA. I'm going to show you it in high details. It's actually, you can see through, all the blades are working. Whoa, do you really want me to destroy the printer the first day? I don't think that's very fair. Hey, Guess Moo, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. It is rigid enough, absolutely. Let's see. Okay, if I'm gonna do that, firstly, I believe that I need to tune the temperature a little bit. Oh, not speed. Nozzle temperature. Go up a little bit to 30. Yeah, I mean, peak is incredible, but I think that's a little bit overdoing it. I will have a printer that can print nylon carbon fiber quite soon, and I will of course print some stuff with that. Pink noise. There's no squealing here. I think it's just retraction. Oh, yeah, it's just the fans, I believe. So let's increase the speed a little bit. Let's go 150. I think the extruder is skipping a little bit. I don't know about the pressure on that one. I'm gonna increase the temperature just to try to compensate. So we're right now on 230 degrees, trying to at least. But yeah, it's skipping steps a little bit. No, not steps, but extrusion. So let me just get this camera up here for you. Still very silent. I haven't looked, but I think there is. But now it starts to, the extrusion is having a little bit of issue. But let me just bump up the speeds again. Tune it. Speed, let's go 175. We are now at 175. But now I can hear the extruder is not following along. So I would probably, it works okay now. Maybe it's stabilizing the temperatures a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna pump it up to 200 just for you. We are at 199, 200 in speed. There we go, this is 200. Still pretty good, I see. And you are welcome. Down to 100 again and see the speed difference. And that's 100 again. Yeah, I think so as well, that we're hitting some, it's not 200 millimeters per second, it's just percentage. So maybe it's just around 100 anyways. I think it's printing like 50 or 60 millimeters per second now. Yeah, but as you say, there's a lot of different aspects when it comes to drone arms. You need to have stiffness, you need to have strength, you need to also have some sort of stiffness, because you don't want the vibrations to transfer, but you also want them to. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably some noise cancelling. Should have some noise cancelling on. I think the fan is directly in this direction. Oh, it's actually the PSU. So the power supply's fan is quite loud. I think that's what's here. Sorry about that. I'll try to shield it a little bit. Maybe that works better. But yeah, for drone arms, I think you need to have a mixture of filaments. The best would of course be just pure carbon rods, and then you'll isolate the vibrations in the quad. But yeah, that's not going to be very useful. But I think with that, we are getting close to the end of this stream. I don't know what percentage we are on. Yeah, we have quite a lot left to do with this print, so I am not gonna finish this print today. It's too late here, I need to go to bed. Come on, show me the settings. You see there's quite a lot left, so no, the body here is printed in a few different parts. So it's cut here, it is cut there, and once in the front. And then you have, of course, the lid as well, so you can check in here. Check all the goodies. But you'll find that on my Thingiverse as well. But with that said, I think we are done with the print. Yeah, so thank you so much for sticking around for the stream. This is the time that I actually finish it. So nice, now we have a working machine. I'll probably work quite a lot to do some reviews. I do kind of want to upgrade the hot end. I'm feeling like I should put in a E3D or something in there. I think that would be better. I'm gonna check out all the bearings here and just make sure everything is rotating as it should. And maybe do some upgrades and stuff as well. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. It was a pleasure getting the machine to work together with you. And obviously, because Patrick isn't here, that is probably why it's working. If you're watching this, Patrick in behind, we missed you, but it works, so just kidding. Bye everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. There's some fun content coming along, so hopefully when you see it, you'll like it, you'll love it, you'll share it and comment on it. So thank you so much, see you all guys. I'm gonna swap over to the print cam only and signing off. Bye.